.333 at Louisville last year. Gant, deep. This one is off the wall. Young will score. Gant has a double. 1-0 St. Louis.
John, I think they tried to outsmart Ron Gant. They'd thrown him away, and then they came in, he hit the ball hard. And I think
the game-winning home run here on Friday. Now Gaetti. That is going to be his first RBI of the year. Coming in to score is Gant. 2-0 St. Louis. Gaetti with a stand-up double.
Well, Gaetti gets another high fastball. This one's up and out over the plate.
Pitch Gant, and on the next pitch, Gaetti. 2-0 for the Cardinals. And Mabry into right center field. Into the alleyway. There's nobody there. Gaetti scores. Another double. 4 doubles on 4 pitches. 3-0 Cardinals.
And what Hampton tries to do here is throw a breaking ball.
And he was one of the great Astros pitchers. That is the reason they should have walked him. 2. And it's 4-0 for the Cardinals.
Again, it's not whether you got a base hit or not. It's just the risk versus the reward. I mean, the only reward you're going to get if you get him out is that the pitcher leads off the next inning. And if that's that important, you're already down
at the very top of the telecast.
I see you remember that.
Let's listen to you. He got interfered with, too, I thought. And he comes in to score. It doesn't even matter. Spires reached out with an empty glove and interfered with him. But he scored anyway without even having to play at the plate. So Gant takes over here in the 6th. And we also saw something that just never could have been done before, Joe. 4 doubles on 4 swings. That one is home run. And we're going to have an argument. Gaetti with his first home run of the year. And Los Angeles. 2 down, 2 on, the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. The Cardinals have won it. Their 3rd win in the last 4 games after the 6-game losing streak. And tonight, Gant, Gaetti, and Mabry got their big bats going.
Well, and that's what you have to have, the middle of your lineup. We talked about before the game that Ron Gant would have to get them started, and he did so tonight.
And Alan Bennis was the stopper. 7 shutout innings.
But again, there's nothing to announce. I just hope we can get something done soon enough so we can put the issue behind us.
Shallow left, base hit. Heading for second to Shields. Mabry has scored, and DeShields has a double. 2-1 for the Padres.
Well, then try to pull it so you move over. Now with 2 strikes, he might go the other way, so you move back.
That one is belted deep into left center field. Henderson can't get it, and he crashes into the wall. Gant to second. Heading for third. He's going to be waved home. Here comes the relay. Please, an inside the park home run. Henderson's still down out there. He hit that wall very hard.
Well, he hit it in an awkward position. I think he didn't realize it was coming up as quickly as it was, because then he could have turned his shoulder into it, but he was in an awkward position, still chasing it.
Long look in by Holt. DeShields checking where the shortstop is behind him. He's coming toward third, and there is a line drive hit into left field. And they are on the board. Gonzo getting that ball in a hurry, holding Langford to a single. They get on the board, so the error has blossomed into a run.
Last time I reported
he was under by about 12. Now he just went over what you usually do in 4 innings. Runners going, swinging, fly ball, left center field, and it will be caught right up against the left center field fence by Gant. Oh, Berry just missed a skyrocket job.
Now he's got base hit on his mind.
That would be an RBI if he could do that. Out into left center field. Looks like he'll shoot the gap. He'll get that RBI with an extra base hit. 2-0 Cardinals. Stottlemyre will leg it into a triple if he can. Here's Bogart's throw on a hop, and Berry with a tag. Stottlemyre is out. But the Cardinals lead 2-0 as Stottlemyre hits a gapper. That's his 4th double and his 4th RBI. 3-1. Line drive, and that's a double play as Clayton easily stabs the bag with his foot to end the 8th inning. Really scalded by Howard, but Spires is doubled. No runs, 2 hits. A man, he gave up 2 runs on 2 hits and 2/3 of an inning in that game. Bill Spires had the game winner off him.
Oh no, that's not a strike. That's not a strike.
Gonzo was thrown out by Rich Rieker. Now he's right in the umpire's face, and Larry Durker will have to come out.
That's not a strike. That's unfair. There's no
Butch Husky earlier this year, and they were both pinch hit homers.
That's it. Now that's
right through.
Now that's a good pitch. That's a good pitch.
2 outs.
No, the crowd. That's a good pitch. Now easily.
1-0. Clayton. High throw, and the tag on the collision, and the ball game is over. Gary Gaetti went up for the high throw from Clayton. He came down, and Ausmus ran right into him, and Gaetti held on for a Cardinals 2-1 win.
2-2. Hard shot through the legs of Rowland. Wow, you don't see that very often. Right through the wickets. It was sharply hit, but Scott was there, and that's a 2-run mistake. Cardinals jump to a 2-0 lead. That'll probably be an error on Scott Rowland. Well hit to dead center field. Out of here. Home run, Ray Langford. Number 23 for Langford. And the Cardinals now lead it 3-0. To say that the Redbirds on that road trip missed this guy is an understatement. He's been most of their offense this year. Deep left, fair or foul. Oh, it hit the foul pole. Home run. Boy, did that get out of here in a hurry. In a New York minute. That baby was scalded, hit the foul pole. The only question, would it be fair? First National League home run for McGuire, his 35th this year. That was smoke.
That ball was hit so hard it didn't have time to hook.
There. Taps it softly. Rowland comes home. Oh, safe all around. Rowland kind of threw it into the runners. Safe all around. The run scores. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Well, that was his only play. He wasn't going to get Bell at first. As Harry said, he threw it into the run.
Base hit center field. Mabry scores. Everybody else moves up one. Scarborough Green. The line single to center, and it's now 6-1 St. Louis.
Terry Francona might bring Gomes into the game now. You see him. Well, maybe not.
Later ball called out on strikes to end the ball game. 2 strikeouts in the inning.
Wow. He walked it. It'll force in a run. Here's Gant coming in to score. And on the broken bat infield single and a couple of walks, the Cardinals have jumped out to a 1-0 lead here, and Larry Rothschild comes out immediately. That's what has to concern you about Tony Saunders.
Taking any chances.
Hey, that may not be far away enough. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, my. Left center into the upper deck. Mark McGwire has struck in South Florida. My goodness, what a blast. Wow. No wonder they love him in St. Louis. And look at this, McGwire is getting a standing ovation in South Florida.
Wow. That is in Andres Gallo.
500 feet into the upper deck. Into right center, Devo coming on. And he had the flop on the ball. It'll drive in a run. There's Langford coming in to score. And the Cardinals ahead now 4-0 on a 2-out single by Danny Schaefer. If he had hit the ball a little bit harder, Tommy, Devo would have caught it.
It's also one of those balls, too, I think, that had he hit with 1 out.
Tonight. CJ with a grounder to short. It goes 4-3. And Morris escapes despite putting the first 2 men on with a walk and a single. The inning over. We go to the 7th.
Exactly what the doctor needs right now. And here it comes. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. He did it again. For the second time tonight, Mark McGwire has found the upper deck in left center field. As he turns around a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. And McGwire with a couple of home runs and 5 RBIs. And the Cardinals that put this baby away. My goodness.
Talked about those fastballs and where
Mark McGwire tonight made his Pro Player Stadium debut, and it was memorable. This one is in the loss column. St. Louis wins it 7-3. Mark McGwire with a couple of home runs, totaling almost 1,000 feet. We'll be back.
Well, if Pitsley needed a pitch on 2-2, he really needs one here. The 3-2 delivery and a drive to the gap in left center field will plug the gap and roll all the way to the fence. Gaetti scores easily. Gant will check in with a run. Here he comes, and it's 2-0 St. Louis on the double by the catcher Mike DeFelice, who is standing at second.
Tell you what, hitters can look pretty good when you've got a 3-2 count on them.
A year ago, the Atlanta Braves saw a lot of the Cardinals. Boy, the Braves and Cardinals had quite a playoff series, didn't they? There's a ground ball, could be 2. Clayton to DeShields and to McGwire, and they turn the double play, and the inning is over. Royals get a base runner, but no runs. We've completed 2 here at Kauffman Stadium. The
Corner of the Russa has adjusted their lineup and got Ray Langford hitting behind McGwire, and no, check this one out. It is way back, way up on the hill, about halfway up, and Mark McGwire answers for the Cardinals. His 9th in a Redbird uniform.
Boy, did he die a long distance on that one. And the Cardinals are back in front. That is the 26th career home run for McGwire against the Royals. This may be wild before it's over.
Now visitor. This ball's hammered to right field. Jermaine dives on the run. He's not going to get there. It is gone. Plantier drives one out of here, and the Cardinals now trail it by 1.
And that is Plantier's 3rd career home run against Kansas City. How many runs is it going to take to win this ball game tonight? It's now a 6-5 game. The Royals on top. Looked like Stan Musial hit that one. Run home. Well, that's great base running by the Cardinals. Ground ball, base hit. That'll tie the game. 3rd hit of the game for DeShields. He'll get at least 2. He's headed toward 3rd. It'll be a triple. The game is tied. 2nd triple of the ball game for the Cardinals. And we're even at 6 apiece. The count 0-1. Hit hard, base hit. That'll score at least a couple.
Langford is at third. They're going to wave him home, and it's going to clear the bases. McGee comes through with a bases-loaded triple. And the Cardinal fans who are here are loving it. And the Royals dugout is hot at the home plate umpire.
A little bit more. And then stretch out the count a little bit. See if you can get Chili to chase a bad one instead of getting right after him.
And a drive right at the second baseman. That should end the ball game. DeShields to first, and the game is over. And the Cardinals hang on and win it 9-7. Sweeney with a ninth inning home run. He's upset. The Royals are unable to come back and tie it here in the ninth. Eckersley staggers, but he ends the ball game. And the Cardinals win game one of this three-game series. The final score